Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday, the 22nd of January 2018. A slightly overcast day, but nice temperature. Don't have to wear a sweater today. Still very nice golf weather. February coming up is really good golf weather. If you're thinking of, coming down and taking golf school, February is a great month because the temperature is not hot, but it's also not freezing cold. So look at your long range forecast and book a school with us. You'll have a great time. So we start with the PGA Career Builder Challenge in La Quinta, California. And I think for next year they have to change the name to the Career Builder No Challenge, because these pros took this golf courses apart. They had the most perfect weather. As Charlie Rymer said on the Golf Channel, it's like playing in a dome. There was no wind, perfect temperatures, receptive greens. Give the best players in the world those type of conditions, and it's like throwing darts. They just pounded those flags, and minus 22 was what got you into a playoff. So Andrew Landry made an 11-foot birdie putt on 18 to tie Jon Rahm at minus 22 and went into a playoff. They had a 4-hole playoff. Last week we had a 6-hole playoff. This week we had a 4-hole playoff, and Jon Rahm finally sank a birdie putt. All 4 holes, both players hit all 4 greens in regulation. 2 putted until the 4th hole, where Jon Rahm managed to sink his birdie putt and win. It moves him into number 2 in the FedEx Cup, and it also moves him into number 2 in the world. And I don't think it's going to be very long before this guy moves into the number 1 position. And I think a major championship is definitely in his future. Sergio Garcia played great golf in the Singapore Open. He was, as Jon Rahm was, the lowest ranked player in the Career Builder. Sergio was the lowest ranked player by a long way in the Singapore Open. He started the final day 2 shots behind the leaders, but all of the leaders were inexperienced players at that level, and all of them, collapsed, and Sergio ended up winning by 5. So congratulations to Sergio. European Tour, I was so impressed with Tommy Fleetwood. Last year, Tommy Fleetwood had a great year, ended up winning the Race to Dubai, and I think coming out this year, he wanted to put a stamp on his control of the European Tour and say, well, that last year wasn't a fluke. I belong here. He played the first 2 rounds with Rory McIlroy and Dustin Johnson, and he beat both of them quite comfortably. So congratulations to Tommy. Rory McIlroy had a 3.5-month layoff and ended up finishing 4 shots back. So the way I look at it, 1 shot every 18 holes cost Rory, a chance for a playoff. But he played well, like Tiger in the Hero Challenge, looked good, golf swing looked good. Short game a little rusty, and there's where he lost his 4 shots, was around the greens. That wasn't very sharp. He needs to work on that. There was, in second place was Ross Fisher. Ross also played really well, but coming down the stretch, just couldn't hold those final few putts to get into a playoff. And Matthew Fitzpatrick also finished tied with Rory, 4 shots back. Chris Paisley, who won the South African Open last week, finished in 5th place to continue his really good play. I left the exciting news for the end. This week, Tiger Woods returns to the PGA Tour, and he is definitely the needle mover. Everybody is excited about this guy coming back. I know that I will be sitting watching all 4 rounds on TV. I'll be pulling for him. He is definitely ready to win. I predict he will win more than once on the PGA Tour this year. I don't know about major championships. I don't know if his game is going to get all the way back to that point, but this is Tiger Week. Enjoy.